Today we're covering how to find some graphs on acceleration, deceleration, and constant velocity. The actual experiment itself doesn't demand a whole lot. All you really need is two separate masses, one lighter and one heavier, and obviously the heavier one's going to be falling. I'd recommend one of the tablets because the screen's bigger and it's easier to read the seconds. A meter stick to see your distance that your masses are traveling, and of course a slow motion camera on your phone. Make sure that the meter stick as well as the seconds on the tablet are legible and the camera's rolling, and go ahead and drop it. Once you have a video that you're satisfied with, you're going to go into your camera roll app and pause it. You're going to be scrolling through it and look at approximately where the weight is lined up with one of the tens of centimeters, so like about 50 centimeters or 60 centimeters, From there, you're going to mark the seconds that are being shown on the tablet. The primary function of recording these in stop motion is to get as many frames as possible to make it as accurate as possible. Actually watching it back in slow motion, trying to catch the exact second that your weight hits 50 centimeters is going to be a lot harder than just pausing it and swiping through it. Be sure to write down your data. Make sure you plot it as well. Once you're done plotting acceleration, you're going to need to plot deceleration as well. In order to do this, what you're basically just going to do is you're going to be plotting your data backwards. So say you started with your weight at 10 centimeters and you went all the way down to 100. You'd be plugging whatever time value you had for 100 in for 10, and then you just keep working your way up your t-chart until they cross. As you can see, acceleration is a more exponential curve, and deceleration is the opposite. For the final part of the experiment, we're going to be attempting to plot constant velocity, and this is a little trickier because you kind of have to eyeball it. What you do is you drop your weight all the same as we've been doing for the past part of this experiment, but you're also applying a friction force from your own hand, trying to get the mass to go at a constant velocity. Your graph will reflect how well you did at this. You'll find and plot your data all the same as we've been doing, and your graph should come out as straight as possible. Of course, it's not going to be perfect because of human error when it comes to applying the friction, but if your graph is relatively straight, then you did a good job.